Story Nest.
I will generate a high definition 16:9 1080p 3D animation at 60 FPS depicting Nina the Nightingale and Sammy the Squirrel venturing through a softly glowing moonlit meadow. Nina, with her iridescent blue and silver feathers, will be perched gracefully on a luminous dandelion, while Sammy, a fluffy squirrel with a bushy tail, sits beside her on the velvety grass, both looking up at the twinkling stars. They are about to share some imaginary starlight snacks. Nina the Nightingale cleared her throat, a soft, melodious sound in the quiet meadow. Once upon a time, she began, her voice like the gentle chime of tiny bells. There was a little firefly named Flicker who was afraid of the dark. Sammy the Squirrel listened intently, his bright eyes wide with curiosity, a tiny imaginary starlight berry held delicately in his paws. Flicker lived in a cozy mushroom house at the edge of whispering woods. Nina continued, her gaze drifting towards the silvery moon hanging high above. Every evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the shadows grew long, Flicker would hide under his blanket of moss, too scared to light up his own little lamp. Sammy shivered dramatically, clutching his starlight berry a little tighter. Suddenly, a wise old owl with spectacles perched on his feathery nose hooted softly from a nearby oak tree. "Why hide your light, little one?" he asked gently. "The darkness is not so scary when you have your own glow to guide you." Flicker peeked out from under his moss blanket, a tiny spark of courage flickering within him. Taking a deep breath, Flicker flickered his light on. It was a small, gentle glow at first, but it grew brighter and steadier as his fear began to fade. He realized the owl was right. His light wasn't just for himself, it could also help others find their way in the dark. From that night on, Flicker became the bravest little firefly in Whispering Woods, his light a beacon for all. Nina finished her story with a soft trill, and Sammy clapped his paws together, his imaginary starlight berries now gone. "That was a wonderful story, Nina," he exclaimed, his eyes shining like the stars above. "Maybe we can tell another one soon, while we share more starlight snacks?" Nina smiled, her feathers shimmering in the moonlight. "I would like that very much, Sammy."